Hi, and welcome back to Wicked Wands Tarot. My name is Carmen, and today we have a reading for you about somebody that is realizing there's some new adventure waiting for them. They feel like they have options available to them that they didn't previously have. So this could be a sense that financially you're able to make a move, or as far as your responsibilities or connections, you're able to do something you want to do. I do feel like something career-wise is at stake here. So somebody could be finding a new job. But with the Crone of Swords or the King of Swords, we've got somebody that is taking into consideration all of the information, all of the details, and making a really strategic decision. So there's a lot of thinking and analyzing. We might see like the Page of Swords because I think we have somebody doing a little bit of research. So let's call in spirit with a little bit of Winchinton. I hope you're having a wonderful day so far. Hello there. Is it Beta? I can't see it. Yeah, it looks like Beta. I hope I said that right. I hope you're having a wonderful day, everyone. And, just ahead of tomorrow's holiday in the United States, a happy 4th. We're going to dive in with the Fairy Lenormand. Number 31, the Sun. And number 6, the Mountain. Wait, Clouds. I confuse those two in this deck because there are some similarities, but there's some interesting duality between these two cards because one would imply clarity and the other would imply ambiguity. Hello there. Oh gosh, I can't see. Can I call you Hamid? Oh, Suki. Hello, welcome. How are you doing? Hello, Josh. How are you doing? Hello, One. Welcome. So this is kind of like somebody feeling like they've figured out a major part of the puzzle. I think this is somebody realizing what's really available to them, what they could make happen. So it's a sense of empowerment, but there's also an understanding that some things you cannot necessarily get all the information on. Sometimes you have to take a leap of faith and hope that you've got it right. So I think there's an appreciation here by this King of Swords that you can control the controllables, figure out the information that is available. And then sometimes you have to, just like if you are religious, you have to have faith, right? So let's continue with the Pope Tarot. Hello, Miss Michelle. How are you? Hello, Miriam. I'm doing well. Thank you, Josh. Any guesses, you guys? We might see the Page of Swords. First card out from the tarot is the Page of Swords. Well, I mean, after the intro. Okay. Well, this is why I do this, right? We have the King of Wands and the Four of Swords in the reverse. I really like that the King of Wands is kind of facing away because it implies that we have somebody that's about to take action, which is very good in terms of somebody who's getting the information that they need, and then now they're going to do something with it. Four of Swords in the reverse makes me feel like we have somebody that has taken time to heal. There may have been an actual physical injury or malady that they were dealing with. Notice that in the upright, this would have, obviously the person in bed not looking so well. I think we have somebody that has recovered. Maybe in this recovery time, they have been reading or researching or planning. But now they're feeling better and maybe even a little bit dangerous in a good way, okay, now I have this energy and some information. I know what I want to do. Seven of Pentacles in the reverse, Ten of Wands in the reverse, High Priestess. This rest and recuperation was really beneficial for this King of Wands. They've been able to determine that they were investing in things that were not going to bear the fruit they wanted to produce. So even though it may have been a little bit overwhelming to admit this to themselves initially, I think this person's time alone or healing has helped them really understand this isn't going to work. This is just going to repeat the same cycle. And with the High Priestess, this kind of echoes what we were hearing from the King of Swords in terms of, I know a better plan now, or I have a better strategy. I see things more clearly, even though I don't see everything, right? So the Seven of Cups can also talk about an illusion. It feels like this person's come out of an illusion, waking up. Hello there, Peggy. How are you doing, hon? Hello, Paul. Welcome, welcome. We've got the Six of Wands in the reverse and the Page of Cups. This person has been keeping to themselves and not letting people know what they've been thinking about. I think we have somebody that has taken a close look at how they have influenced the things that have happened to them in their own life. This feels a lot like accountability to me. So if, for example, you have a difficult experience with regards to your career, what can I do to make sure, the job's going forward, go better? Maybe I can get more tenure at a place. Maybe I can get promoted more frequently. If this is more of a love situation, we have somebody realizing I have exhibited some behaviors in a pattern that I need to address. And that could have something to do with whether or not somebody is avoidant or perhaps overly clingy. There's a lot of different forms this could take, but you would know this is a pattern that people have, called me out on, or that I know I do, and I'm addressing it. Star in the reverse, though, this is like, I didn't want anyone to know what I was going through. So I don't think this is somebody that talks openly about their problems. They wouldn't be, like blasting people online, for example. We have the Devil, the World, and Justice in the reverse. For some of you, this is how this King of Wands was previously acting. As far as Devil and Justice in the reverse, I think most of you can put two and two together and see that this was somebody that was making decisions out of fear or trying to control or manipulate situations, not doing right by others, right? Like, I know this is what I could do or I should do, but maybe I don't have to do it that way. This was a repeating pattern. And I think we have a desire to change that pattern, right? If I was only ever thinking about myself, now I want to be more considerate. If I was only ever, throwing my coworkers under the bus because I wanted to make sure I got the promotion. We have somebody that's like considering others and considering what kind of character they want to have. Six of Wands in the reverse, Ten of Pentacles in the reverse, basically says failure. Somebody's been looking at why things haven't gone the way they wanted them to, realizing that there is a way to make a difference. I think this person has an opportunity to pursue doing things the right way there could be a job opportunity or an ability to move somewhere else, an ability to pursue a passion or a person. But there's like this thinking man moment where they're like, and it doesn't have to be man, right? Don't get caught up in the gender. But this person is thinking, what if I just changed? What if I didn't do that? What if I addressed this thing, right? Hello there, Katie. How are you doing? Hello, Sydney. Hope you're doing well. Is that Kasia? Hello, hun. How are you doing? Hello, Aubrey. I hope you're doing well. Hello, Husky. Oh, dang. Did you really? Peggy, we might have to chat about that. Now I'm curious if you know someone I know. I have a buddy who works in the museums in LA, so maybe you know them. Now we have the Star and the Upright and the Three of Pentacles and the Two of Cups. I think this is somebody who is choosing to operate on a different level, operate out of goodness, compassion, empathy, love, and reject the lower vibe, right? Reject the tendency to live one's life out of fear or envy. This Three of Pentacles card, you'll notice there's a flashlight, right? I think this person realized through their analysis of other people that there were things that they did that others did that they didn't want to do anymore. And this Two of Cups, this is about, I want genuine friendships. I want genuine connections. I want to be in a good community, one that lifts me up. For some of you, this might be about a church situation or community or spiritual community. Two of Pentacles, Eight of Wands in the reverse, Ten of Wands in the reverse. So we had the Ten of Wands in the reverse already in the first row. It's been a long time coming. It's been a lot of bursts of like progress and then maybe a step back here and there. But I think we have a determination to rid oneself of the difficulties that accompany friendships or connections that have like an odor of distrust, right? Or malice. I think there are people that expect more out of this King of Wands than they're willing to offer. Like, I expect you to be kinder to me or give more to me than I will give to you. Do you know what I mean? So like this King of Wands may feel like they were being used. Okay, so there's some love connection here. There's distance between these two. It could just be emotional distance. But I think for many of you, there's significant physical distance. And this is going to make it a little bit more challenging, but I think we have somebody that is realizing if I want stability or companionship that is reliable, I have to also offer that, right? And so if there's somebody that has inspired this person to act like that, they're making those changes. This is the Poe Tarot. Just a reminder, I don't read these in the reverse. Hello, Jamie. How are you doing? Hello, Tease. Hello, Gary. I hope you're having a great day. Hello, Redbeard. How are you doing? All right, so we have the Eight of Quills, which is the Eight of Swords, and the Four of Paws, which is the Four of Pentacles. The first one says, Arousing from the most profound of slumbers, we break the gossamer web of some dream. Now, we already talked about an illusion being broken, right? So this is somebody who is, if you want to use the Matrix as an analogy, that's perfectly astute. We've got somebody that sees what's truly important, sees the machinations of society or their community as false, superficial, right? They don't want to deal with that anymore. They want to live an authentic life. So we have somebody that is realizing there are alternatives, right? I felt irresistibly impressed with a presentiment of some vast good fortune impending. What would happen if I lived my life the way I want to? What would happen if I rejected the things that hold me back, like fear and toxic connections, and focused on things like my purpose or connections that build me up and make me feel supported? What would happen? This person knows that there's good fortune on the other end of that change. This has motivated them to go through probably a dark night of the soul, but certainly make some changes to get them closer to what they feel is nebulous and kind of difficult to understand because it's a fantasy, right? Could I be that happy? But they're holding on to that hope because they have been making progress. We have temperance. For some of you, this could be a reference to sobriety or finding the right balance in your life. Could be about diet and nutrition, exercise. It could be, again, about spiritual beliefs. But I think for many of you, this is how I interact with others, what I choose as far as my environment, my workplace. On temperance, it says, I intend to put up with nothing that I can put down. I intend to put up with nothing that I can put down. I don't know. I feel like that would be a good t-shirt, right? Hi there, Barbara. How are you doing? So I reject this because it doesn't make me happy. That over there could make me happy. It might be a little bit difficult. I might have to create my own major at college, but it'll be what I want, right? It requires, it's like you're building something custom instead of buying it online. I love it. There is success and fortune, recognition, contentment ahead for this person because they are making those changes. Yes, you are rich, respected, admired, beloved. You are happy as once I was. They're realizing now that there are people that were holding them back because there are limitations that face those judgy people that this King of Wands thought limited them as well, but they really don't. I'm free. I can make these decisions. I can live my own life. I can choose to be who I truly am, because the people who choose to not be themselves look at people like me and they're jealous, right? Three of Wells, which is the Three of Cups. Hear the sledges with the bells, silver bells. What a world of merriment their melody foretells. There are a lot of people out there that are going to want to poo in your punch bowl when things start going well for you. Six of Wands is victory. There are going to be people that cheer you on. There are going to be people that celebrate with you. Make sure the people that you invite to those parties are people who actually want to see you doing well. I want to see you well. You don't have to invite me, but like, I'm cheering for you. And there are people out there that will, right, want to see you do well. If there are people who would rather see you not do well because they are intimidated by you, or they are jealous of you, or they feel like they can't make the same moves to live an authentic life, so be it. Let them stew. I'm not going to be less awesome because you don't know how to choose to live authentically. Whatever. So we had receipt flip over, or receipts. We have ascension and lockdown in the reverse. So there's confirmation or validation that has happened for this King of Swords. There's a confidence here that I know what I'm supposed to do. I know what I want. I know what I need to change. I know the checklist, right? I might even have a list in, like, it goes in order, right? This person is going through an ascension. They are choosing to live a better life, a life that is more what they want, right? And that means people might be a little bit weirded out by you freeing yourself from things you previously allowed to confine you. That's fine. They can be confused. If you know what you need, that's all that matters. So somebody may have gotten like validation or confirmation through a dream, through a letter, through a conversation, music, art. There's some sadness here that's about to be addressed through a meeting, an encounter, perhaps a reunion. This reunion is protected. So it's kind of like there may not be a specific appointment time, but this is going to happen eventually. There's this King of Wands has protection from distractions. They have to do their part, right? But because they're doing the right thing, Archangel Michael's over here like, I got your back. You just keep doing the right thing. This is the Gilded Reverie. Ah. Oh, we got the titty lady. Let me get one more. So in this deck, there are 2 men and 2 women for number 28 and number 29. For each of those genders, there is a clothed and a less clothed version. We have the less clothed version of the female. Sorry, I'm going to cover up the fun part because YouTube. But then we also have the child card. So I feel like we have somebody realizing that something from their past was emptied, was not a real like emotional connection. It might have just been a physical connection, or this was like kind of a hedonistic approach. I've pulled the exact same card, number 6, the clouds, from a different type of Lenormand, right? This is an extended Lenormand. So there's still some questions that need to be answered, but that's why we have Archangel Michael, right? Yes, there's some things that may seem a little bit ambiguous right now or difficult to figure out, but you'll be guided. We have number 33, the key, number 38, the bridge. I don't know, I flipped him over in the reverse, but it's the dude without a shirt. So the key for the individuals here to living a more authentic life is considering the connections they have. The bridge card is about the relationships you have in your life. Are they one that have, genuine concern or emotion for you, like I said, or is it built off of something that is less admirable? So it could be that we have both individuals thinking about what kind of relationship they really want, or we have somebody realizing the sexual connection is not the most important as they pursue a new relationship. All right, I'm going to leave it there. I hope you enjoyed the reading. Thank you everyone for the live chat. Yeah, those get a little bit crazy, right, Peggy? That's all right. We're strong. Hello, only one. I hope you're doing well. Thank you everyone for the likes and the subscribes. Love you all. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and I'll see you on the next reading.